A lot of Vermonters are still trying to figure something out. Many of the hardest hit people here in the state were those living in mobile homes, and many are still waiting for a government buyout. That's when the government comes in, pays for a property in a so-called danger zone. No one can then build again there. No one can live there again. A man I met here in Barre City has lived on his property for 22 years, and he had saved enough money up to buy a new home to put on that plot of land.
Yeah, I had plans. I had good plans.
When Mark Christie bought his new mobile home, he never thought it'd be mobile again once he perched it high on this hill at the end of Oswald Street in Barre City. You were inside?
I was inside, yes.
But last July, right after flooding left Barre City underwater, Christie's home got caught in a landslide.
I was very, very scared.
A mountain of mud, trees, and rocks pushed the mobile home 100 feet and swung it a full 90 degrees.
It was pretty much instant. Oh, yeah. It was one heck of a racket.
Christie had just sat down to gear up for more cleanup on his street when the hillside gave way.
And I was getting my boots on, and all of a sudden it happened, and I ended up right by that door there and rode it out.
He wasn't hurt, but his home destroyed.
It's heartbreaking. It was very heartbreaking.
And a year later, the mobile home still sits where it landed.
This is nothing compared to what it looked like before.
But it's still a mess.
You know, I haven't been in here for a while, so.
And hard to capture on video, the slope to get inside after it split. Luckily for Christie, his sister gave him a place to stay.
Yeah, otherwise I don't know where I'd be, Darren, to be honest with you.
But getting back into his own digs depends on dollars from a buyout. And he's still paying a mortgage and insurance on this place.
I want this to be done so I can move on. I need to move on.
He says the buyout approval process has been too slow for him and other homeowners. And like parts of his trailer, it's still up in the air.
You got human lives that are devastated, that are traumatized.
Christie tells me the federal government says final approval could still be months away. So he's grateful for family, giving him a roof over his head, but he's ready for his own.
Yeah, I'll never forget that, ever.
To help get past the memories.
Something every time I come back, I relive.
Christie tells me he is likely to pack up and move out of Vermont once this whole thing is settled.